Hi, Bellamy. I'm excited to share with you and at the same time to share with the rest of the LDD community about a very special experience that I had at AfrikaBurn. AfrikaBurns being similar to Burning Man. But this AfrikaBurn was very special because it included Indigenous people and honoring them in all kinds of ways. For me, I felt blessed being part and parcel of the camp with the Bushmen, who were the Indigenous people of the land. And for me as a South African, having experienced and lived through apartheid, just being around the campfire and being able to talk and converse with these Bushmen was very, very special. And I want to share with you almost the most significant event that happened to me because it felt like a connection with LDD. It was the burning of the temple. In the burning process and at AfrikaBurn, it was the major craft or art piece was a temple created by the carpenter Chantal Bay. It was a magnificent piece, exquisitely done, and it was a temple built to the memory of people who had passed on. And so you went into this temple and you could sit in the space and think of people who were very close to you, who were no longer here in this plane of ours. And the burning of the temple took place in such a way that it was honoring not only Chantal, but it was also honoring the Indigenous people of the land. And so I, together with them, was very honored to be part of the inner circle of the burn, where you within the perimeter of the burn, but not on the far outside of the burn, where all the people stay. And because it was the last burn, there is a symbolic time that takes place at this burn, which is that everybody becomes quiet. So until this moment, there's been a cacophony, almost a craziness of noise throughout the time. There's no space where there's silence. In a desert, it's quite crazy. But at this point in time, as the temple is burning, there's this silence in the space of desert with the most incredible sky above, with moon and stars. And there's the burning of this temple, the symbolism of burning wood for all of us emotionally and spiritually. And us 10,000 people in silence. It was like a heightened, numinous spiritual moment, much bigger, but similar to the experience that we feel in LDD.
In what way is it similar to an LDD experience?
So it's similar in that when we go through the resolution of tension and conflict, we have our say, and we all own that piece of inner awareness, that grain of truth, or the things that the insight that we had. And we all own, each one of us own that during a conflict, after the conflict has taken place, or after the arrows have been thrown. We each one own it. And at that point in time, there's a feeling of fluidity in roles and a sense of connection and almost a feeling of having experienced something magical between us. It's not only a connection, but we've gone through tension and we've come out the other side, and there's a feeling of gratitude there and a connection with a sense of caring for the other, which is so special. That's the feeling that I think we should want to spread into the world as much as possible. And our new relationship workshops will help that. Just wanted to share.
That sounds magical.
Very magical. Just wish you and everybody else could have been there. Thank you for listening.